Did you know that for the price of a grande caramel macchiato, you can keep this show free and unsullied by corporate sponsorship? You can tip us on Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Links are in the chat.
Hello and welcome to the Best of San Francisco Zoom comedy show. Have a good night, bitch.
Hello and welcome to the Best of San Francisco stand-up Zoom comedy. Hello and welcome to the Best of San Francisco stand-up Zoom comedy. Oh, oh, oh.
Live at Kells in North Beach every Friday at 8, and now every Saturday at the Leisure Center for the Arts in Walnut Creek, California. Tickets available at bestofsfstandup.com. Coming at you live from San Francisco, California, the greatest city in the world. Here's your host, Bahe Ho.
All right. It's game time. How you guys doing? You ready for this? You guys know the rules? The rules are comics from all around the world will compete. The audience will vote, and the winner gets the delicious cash prize of money that we get at the end of this. Are you guys ready? Now, here's what I want to do. If you guys want to perform tonight, drop your name in the chat. Chat at me specifically. Send me a chat or send the AI a chat that you want to go up. Because I know we're going to have a lot of people that want to go up tonight. It's going to be a big one. So let's do this in an orderly fashion. No dick pics. Do not send any dick pics. Ruben, I'm looking at you, by the way.
All of my pics of me are dick pics.
Are they actually the thumbnail size?
If you'd like to send boobies are okay, but no dick pic.
I don't know how to turn my screen around.
But they have to be, well, I guess even male boobies would be all right. But my point is, do not send me pictures of your penis, okay? I've seen what a penis looks like. I'm very familiar with what a penis looks like. I don't know what benefit it is to you to show me your penis.
Can we send you pictures of CJ's penis?
I've actually seen that too, and I have no interest in seeing that again. Do you have pictures?
Why do you have a picture of CJ's penis?
Yeah, exactly. Why do you have a picture of CJ's penis?
I'm speaking theoretically. A theoretical picture of CJ.
All right, this is a lot of penis talk, so I apologize to people who are not.
I just uploaded my dick pic in chat, so you could take a look at that now. It's right there. You're going to see my dick pic.
Send a picture of Trump.
And you could save my dick pic and use it as yours too. It's like an interchangeable dick pic.
Let's keep the chat professional. I see a couple people. Frank, we got Frank coming up. Okay, I'm gonna write these names down, but you know the important thing is, as more people will come, and you know, you got to remember, stick around till the end so you can vote on the winner.
Ooh, bad choice of words.
This determines who gets the nice honey pot of cash, is what we call it. So here we go. I'm writing this down. Frank. By the way, hi Derek. How you doing? And hey Ray. Good seeing you on Friday. Enoch, good seeing you on Friday. Glad you didn't almost get in a fight with. You want to see somebody in the bathroom? Basil, you're going to be going up. So we got Frank, Basil. I'm guessing Mike Spiegelman wants to go up.
I want to go between 3 and 4.
Oh yeah, okay. Enoch is number 4. Okay, and then Ruben, are we going to get a set from you tonight?
Always.
Oh baby, all right. And then
Wow.
Who else? Levon, I know you want to do a set. Hell yeah, Levon. We got Levon, and then we got Zem.
Why is all guys? You forgot about me.
Oh, yes, you Ying.
Yeah.
That was a joke. So
Ying, what number do you want? You're the lady. You get to pick.
Okay, thank you. Wow, that's nice. Oh, I can do number
Try to
5 this time.
5. That's a good sweet spot right there.
Yeah, no.
And we got some new rules tonight. I want to let you guys know about the new rules. Zem wants to go 2. Okay, I'll move you to 2, Zem.
No, this was my poor attempt at humor.
Okay, you want to go number 2. All right. Save it for the set. All right. But here, this is what we'll do, okay? Because we have so many people and a limited amount of time, like we gotta keep it within a certain limited time. So what we'll do, you guys familiar with the Gong Show?
Yes.
Yeah, so the way that works is once you get the gong, but what we'll do is we'll do it by raising of hands. So if you're performing and 5 people raise their hand, that means you're set. You like that, Ray?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. By the way, Ray, are you going to perform? You want to perform tonight?
No, you just said that people are hard up for time. I do not want to waste people's time.
9934, right?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, we got somebody talking. All right. So those are the rules. So if you don't like somebody, raise your hand. And if we get 5 people with raised hands, then they will have to be, well, then we'll make a decision as to whether we stop them. Okay.
It's a little harsh for Christmas time,
It is pretty harsh, but the thing is, if you don't win this week, well, this is our last show, so I guess you can never win again.
Of the year.
Maybe of the year. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Can comedians raise their hand for other comedians, or should we be gentlemen and bow
You
out?
can totally do that. But even when the 5 hands go up, we're still going to make a judgment call as to whether we stop the person, because it could just be if it's done in an incorrect kind of way, then we won't honor the hands. But shout out to Ruben for the awesome tip. Yeah, we do need your guys' tips to keep the show.
It was just a
going.
tip.
Yeah, that's
It
how
was awesome. There are no small tips, only cheap people.
And a reservoir tip.
Thank you.
Okay, anybody else who wants to go up, send me a chat or just blurt out your name and say you want to go up. We got quite a few people here so far. And be ready to go, because I might not go in the order that you guys think. So you guys ready to go? You should unmute yourselves if you're good laughers. Turn on your cams so we can see you, as long as you're fully clothed.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Looks like Ying and I are on the same island.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to start off strong with a newcomer to the show. I got high hopes for this guy. I think he seems like an awesome dude. So give it up for Levon Beardsley, everybody. Give it up for Levon. Woo!
Gosh, you're making me first.
Yay.
Good morning. Good morning. Good evening, everybody. First, I'd like to touch on the whole thing. I didn't even practice for this.
Levon, you got it.
Technology has been something we got to be wary of, very leery. The other day, I was driving. I was talking to my buddy, and I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm about to go make this deposit. I'm about to go make a big deposit, like $10,000. Now, mind you, I put the GPS. I put the GPS in for where I'm going to deposit at my bank, and so I put in the GPS. I'm talking to my buddy on the phone. I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm about to go make this deposit." And about to go. He's like, so what do you deposit? I'm like, I'm going to deposit like probably about 10,000. Like, all right. So, I'm following the GPS, whatever. And, I get to my destination. You have reached your destination. I look up and it's the police station. What the fuck am I at the police station? GPS directed me to the police station. Like they've got to be listening to our conversations here. Upon further review,
What happened? Did we lose Levon? All right. I liked Levon's set. I think it was solid stuff. I think his connection was not good. He needs to get better audio equipment. But he seemed like a nice guy. Am I right, folks?
Yeah, right up until the police got him.
Too, so he can't go wrong.
Yeah, and nobody raised their hand, so I think people liked Levon, and we wanted to hear more from Levon. So I hope Levon comes back, but I think we'll never see Levon again. So that was the
cliffhanger.
Judging from his giant star in the background, I'd love to hear his jokes about the cowgirls.
Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe he will be back. I'll try to talk to him and get him to come back, but I don't know. Don't know if that'll ever happen. All right. Well, it was kind of messed up of me to put Levon first because Levon has never been on the show before, and I just kind of threw him up there because I wanted to see what he was made of, and I thought he was pretty good.
You set him up for failure, I think.
I will say this. I think so far he's in first place. We'll say that. All right. Okay.
A positive spin.
Yes. And Basil, since you're being so vocal as you always are, last week you talked during my set. You talked over all my jokes and stuff. So how about you go next? You've won this competition multiple times. Yes, twice. So take it away, Basil.
All right. So happy Merry Christmas to everybody, by the way. Just wanted to say that right out. I'm looking for a personal injury attorney because grandma got run over by a reindeer. And if you are, by the way, my New Year's resolution is 1920 by 1080. Okay, you got it. I met this guy and I asked him, I said, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm a bishop. I said, oh, do you get along with the king and queen? If you are on my OnlyFans and you are considered, oh, you got it. If you are on my OnlyFans, you are considered to be self-employed and a contractor. So expect a 1069 IRS paper. Here's a fun fact. The straw that broke the camel's back also dislocated his shoulder and fractured his skull. I think Bigfoot clearly has a big carbon footprint. I'm a massage therapist. A client asked me, he said, hey, Basil, is your wife jealous because you touch women? I said, no, my wife is not like that at all. She's only jealous when I touch other men. I just found out that I have a distant relative. His name is Miles. What happens in Vegas should happen to me. NBA is going on strike because they want to get paid time and a half when they go into overtime. And Draymond Green got suspended again for striking another player. He's a really good player. He averages 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 3.2 strikes a game. I used to be in the nursing program. Yeah. First 6 months of my life, and then my mom switched me to solid foods. My wife accuses me of not helping her around the house. I said, honey, I just emptied the trash in your computer bin. In Saudi Arabia, they have Facebook. They call it Cover My Facebook. I went to the mall to kill some time, so I ended up killing 2 hours and injuring 17 minutes. I gave my wife for Christmas a dart and a map. I said, honey, anywhere the dart lands, we go. Well, it looks like an emergency trip for me. The hospital rooms at the delivery and hospital rooms are very understaffed. forget that joke.
I want to hear that one. I'm a living believers.
I was asked to be the official comedian for Hamas. This will be the only time I will have a captive audience.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, I went to an Alcoholic Anonymous meeting for tow truckers. It's called AAAA. I asked the waitress, I said, hey, how much is for the soda? She said $1.75, but refills are free. I said, I'll have one refill, please. A 70-year-old woman in Africa, true story, just had a twin babies. And the babies are so cute, they look just like her, wrinkly and no teeth.
Oh, Jesus.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's why I clean mine with Windex. Here's another Christmas joke. There's a new Christmas movie about a Santa helper who impersonates Elvis. It's called Elvis Presley. I love Costco. I love Costco. You can buy anything at Costco. As a matter of fact, I almost bought a car from them until I found out that they come in a pack of 3s. And that's it.
That's it?
That's all I got.
Gosh. You are a joke machine, Basil. Give it up for Basil, everybody. It's a lot of jokes. Always coming with the new stuff. Wow, that's going to be tough to beat, folks. I think, you know what? We should just stop now. We should just, no. All right.
You know, if I win a third time, people are going to think I'm using human growth hormones.
You're definitely juicing, yeah. All right. Your next comic. Are you ready for your first female comic of the night, folks?
And the only female comic of the night.
No, we have 2, actually. Thank you very
You've
much,
identified Derek.
Derek. All right. Give it up for, she was the first champion of this show. And she might be the last. Give it up for Ying, everybody.
Yeah, hi everybody. First off, I'm old. Okay, very old. So don't be afraid of me. That's my point. Oh, yeah. How old? I could be just drop dead like tomorrow. So just take a look at me. It may be a last look. You know, actually, the first time I realized I'm really old is during pandemic. Remember the second year, 2021, when they start the vaccine, the shots, right? So I got a letter from mail. The mail says, you're qualified for the shots because you're old. It's like, whoa. I mean, because of my age, right? So I called my doctor's office because that's my doctor's office sent me that letter. I called the nurse. I was like, all right, I'm qualified for early shots. What do you got? What vaccine do you got? So the nurse says, we got Johnson & Johnson. I'm like, Johnson & Johnson? I don't think I can handle 2 dicks. So, so I'll wait. I'll pass this time, you know. And then a few months later, another letter came in. It's like, okay, they got a new vaccine. So I called up again, like, all right, I'm still qualified for early shots. What you got this time? So they're saying, we got a Pfizer vaccine. I'm like, okay, Pfizer. You know, Pfizer is a company that make Viagra, right, everybody? You know that?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if Pfizer's Viagra, you take one, can keep the dick up for 8 hours for guys. Like, I'm willing to take a risk on dick pill guy. If Pfizer drug work for dick, it's gonna be work on the vaccine. So yeah, that's what I got. Ever since that, I got 5 Pfizer now. You know, booster shot, booster to keep boosting. Wow, 6 maybe 6. Yeah, all Pfizer.
I got hairy legs.
Really, but really, okay. I have to say I am AARP years old. How about that? That's defined. Yeah, but my friend, most people say, you don't look that old. Even my Chinese friends, you know, they call me up like, all right, Ying, I know you're old. You keep saying that, but what is your secret? Because you look so young. How'd you keep it young? Tell me what's your secret. So I've been thinking, you know, Okay, my secret is this, guys. It's this. Can you see it? It's my nose hair trimmer. But originally it's a eyebrow trimmer. If you buy this is eyebrow trimmer, but when you get old, you just don't know. Your eyebrow just grow out of some weird places, like your nose hole. Wow. So no, I don't trim my eyebrow anymore. I need to keep all my eyebrow. So my secret is as long as I keep my nose hair trimmer handy, I'm good. Every time I trim it, I feel 20 years younger. So keep that in mind. So a lot of people don't know. 5 years ago, I had a lower back surgery. Can you imagine that? I stopped comedy for 4 years because I couldn't stand up straight. The surgery is called discectomy. Anybody heard that? So what they did is they remove piece of bone from between my lumbar 2 and 3.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so they're saying they have to remove the bone, so create a hole so doctor can put a finger in there and do something so the thing don't press my nerves. So I had to finally, 4 years of pain, say, yeah, I'll do it. This is the last resort to save myself, right? They sign all kinds of papers, right? You just basically sign your life away. Yeah, if I die, it's not going to be a doctor's fault. And if I ended up paralyzed from waist down, I cannot sue the hospital. Remember that, everybody? So I signed that, and then they knocked me out in the operating room. But after they opened me up, the doctor said, whoa, the problem is more serious than they saw. They actually have to cut 1.5 inches bone. Yeah, so my daughter was waiting in the waiting room, so they asked her if it's okay to cut more, right? 1.5 inches, like that, all right? So my daughter said, yeah. My mom says if she need a machine, a tube to sustain life, just unplug everything. Whoa. Yeah. So my daughter said, I'm sure she agrees. She's okay. You cut more inches. You can cut the whole foot, so wow. So anyway, so they cut me open, remove 1.5 inches bone. So the surgery actually pretty successful. I'm pretty good. 5 years later, I don't feel a thing. I walk around, I don't feel a missing bone on my spine, guys. So that got me thinking, maybe from the very beginning when we were baby, we just don't need that piece of bone. What do you think? Say if that's the case, maybe there are other body parts that we don't need. It just happened to be there, So I'm thinking, oh yeah, I got it. I have my appendix removed. I don't feel a thing. And then back in college days, and kidney. Remember, we got 2. You can remove 1, you're fine. Okay. Another body part I can think of is a foreskin. I got my foreskin removed. We're good. Yeah. How's my time doing? Okay. So another body part, liver. Do you know if you cut away 30-40% of liver, within 2 or 3 years, your liver will grow back 100%. So before I know it, I realized I'm in the body donation business. So if anybody here needs a kidney or 30% of my liver, just call 1-800-YIN-KIDNEY. I'll be happy to donate. That's my time. Thank you, guys.
All right, give it up for Ying, talking about all these different body parts. And but you said you didn't miss 1.5 inches of bone, and I don't think most ladies would miss that, to be quite honest. It's got to be a little bigger than that, then you're going to start missing it. But hey, by the way, you guys know you can raise your hand if you want somebody set to end. And not that I recommend that, but I'm just saying you can do that. Nobody's done that yet, so I'm just not that anyone was bad or anything, but
How dare you?
I just want you to know that that's available to you as a resource, And
I'm sorry. On the early vaccination, Ying mentioned.
No, Basil, no. No.
Yeah.
We will dock your votes. We will dock your votes. No, I'm kidding. The gong. There's the gong. All right. I'm excited now because we have another new person here tonight performing for the first time. This guy shows a lot of promise because I like his background. It looks very professional and stuff. I also like his haircut. So let's give him a shot. Give it up for James, everybody. Make some noise.
All right. Wow. Best of San Francisco. I could see why they call it that, guys. You're looking good. It's going to be tough for me. Hey, just coming in. I'm down here in Salinas, and Salinas. A lot of times, I don't give myself in total docs, but sure says Illinois. But I've been doing my gig out here in, Monterey, Carmel. It's hard to impress these guys. They're I think they're old, right? I'm coming in with gray hair, and it's like, wow, what they say is true. What do they say about that? The home of the nearly dead and the newly wed, right? So you got real hot couples ready to go, ready to have a good time, and other ones are like, oh my goodness. Anyway, doing some stand-up for me is new, but being online is not. Like, this is like, okay. I'm a teacher, right? So I came in teaching here, been teaching a long time. I teach high school. And, I don't know if you ever heard any teachers talking about this kind of stuff before or not, but the pandemic years, it reminds me a lot of this. It's like, fucking, I did a year and a half of this during the pandemic. And it's like, but nobody had their camera on in high school. It's not cool, It's like, you don't even know if you want to see if they have the camera on, It's like, hey, Bobby, turn your camera on, answer this question. We're talking about art, show me a picture. I'm an art teacher, by the way. Anyway, it's like, hey, Bob, let me see what you're working on. It's like, turns off, like, fuck, turn your camera off, dude. No. No. You're laying in your bed, he's got he's laying there on his pillow, and you can see he's got the right angle, and it's like, holy shit.
What are you guys' thoughts on nude art?
Dude art, what do you say? Nude, dude?
Yeah, that guy was a Zoom bomber. Just disregard him. Zoom bombers will be kicked out.
Oh yeah. That's not me. We had that issue too, just come to think of it. But let me do how I normally start off. I like to do kind of something off the cuff. So I got my dictionary here. I'm gonna flip through, hopefully start at the beginning here. Hopefully come up with something really funny. I'm just gonna go. Stop. Okay. Got it. Hey, wow. Education. Let me see that. I know. I think I might even know something about that. It's weird. Let me tell you. When I first got to Salinas, I grew up in Cupertino. My friend said, "Hey, you're nuts, man. There's like serious gangsters out here in Salinas. You're gonna get in the shit. There's gonna be some bribes. There's gonna be like cocaine in the classroom. There's going to be like joints and stuff." I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. And, I got here, they weren't shitting, it's like fucking teacher paradise, bro. It's like, dude, what's that hanging out of your pocket? Oh, nothing, teacher, nothing. It's like, I don't know. I think it's yours. I think I might be. Hey, Damelo, my friend, Damelo. I don't know if you guys are bilingual or not, but when I first got here, no shit. I used to be a woodshop teacher, right? In Wisconsin. Being a woodshop teacher in Wisconsin is like fucking being a football coach in West Texas. No shit. It's like you got people that like worship you. Hey, where did you get that bird's eye maple? No, I would like you to can you fix this rocking chair for me, bro? It's like people come out of the woodwork talking to you about woodworking, and it's like amazing. It's like, okay, I fucking made it. I'm like a tenured woodshop teacher in Wisconsin. Hey, that's like, what do we like to do? It's like, go out, got wood. Yeah, right. We're talking about that. Speaking of speaking of foreskins, before, I don't know if we can get there. Hey, Ron, you got his hand up. That's cool. Ron, we'll get to you in a minute. Speaking of foreskin, I wanted to say my cousin, they had to use his foreskin to repair his eyelids. I don't know if you guys heard. This is a medical procedure. He's cool. Little cockeyed, but he's cool. I know. Maybe coming. I don't know. Maybe something. Hey, I'm going to hand it over to the real professionals here. Thanks for giving me a second there. You guys are the best. And we'll see you guys on the corner.
Give it up for James, everybody. James tearing it up. I like that a lot, James. I thought that was very funny. I think you have a solid shot of winning this tonight. I hope that you I hope you do win. Fuck it. I hope everyone else loses. No, I'm kidding.
That
I-
last
I-
comment sounded really ominous, though.
I am
we got a
impartial.
bomber too, so that's cool. Thanks a lot, Bomber. Appreciate that time.
Yeah, and somebody did raise their hand. I don't know if they wanted you to stop or they didn't understand the rules or something, but I thought you were great. So thank you for doing that. And thanks for being a teacher. That's not an easy job. You know, we got another teacher here. Ray is a teacher. Maybe you guys can get together and have sex after this.
Hey, I'm a teacher too, man. I taught English and ESL at Richmond High. You think you got it tough at Salinas? Yeah,
We'll have a contraband party someday.
rock and roll, dude. Yeah. We'll
That's
get
right.
together and smoke virtual doobies together.
Speaking of rock and roll, thank you, Ray Mullen, for the awesome tip. And thank you, Jeff Wheeler, for the awesome tip. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show and keeping it so strong. All right. You guys ready for your next comic?
Yeah.
This guy's freaking hilarious. He's just a great, funny man. Give it up. He doesn't know I'm talking about him, but he's about to find out. It's Mike Spiegelman, everybody. Give it up for Mike.
Hi, everyone. It's really exciting to be here. I'm watching The Pope's Exorcist as well, and that's such a great movie. This is such an exciting night. Do you guys
Christmas
like?
movie.
It is not a Christmas movie, The Pope's Exorcist. Not well. It does take place with the Pope, so that's Christmas. It is a Christmas movie, and Satan shows up. That's like the holidays. You know, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. That's my jam. That's my favorite song. You know who else loves that song? Grandpas. Am I right, Grandpas? Grandpas know what I'm talking about. Grandmas, take a break. Am I right, Grandpas? Grandma got run over by a reindeer. What a classic. May I be the first to wish you all Merry Christmas. All right. And also happy Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's season. I know I'm a little early. I'm jumping the gun. It's not even Christmas is over. You know, do you guys ever watch Jeopardy at 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Followed by Wheel of Fortune at 7:30 and think, am I in a hospital bed? Nurse, change the channel. The hell's going on? I was walking around doing nothing and I found a lost ATM card on the sidewalk and I picked it up and this guy comes up to me and he goes, did you find a lost ATM on the sidewalk? I said, no. And apropos of nothing, what's your mom's maiden name? What street was your first dog born on? Point to the stoplight signs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, shit. You ever see The Pope's Exorcist? It's pretty good. It's on Netflix. This American family goes to Pope Land, and wouldn't you know it? One of the kids gets possessed, and they have to call in the Top Gun. Listen, there's a movie called The Exorcist. This isn't it. This is The Pope's Exorcist. Completely different movie. I love watching movies. My friends always say like video games ruin movies, and I want to agree with them, but I watch movies on my PlayStation. So I can't be like, yeah, it tears me up every time I press triangle. I can't do it. I'm a very lazy video gamer. If I want to play Mario, I just watched the movie. By the way, I just watched the movie. What a piece of shit. We really suck as a society. If like that and Barbie was good. So I think for items, you know what? This year has been nothing but brand names posing as movies, right? Air, Flaming Hot. You know how brands do collabs and they work together on a limited drop? They should do that with movies. They should have a limited drop horror movie called, oh no, I got Flaming Hots on my Air Nikes. What? They could collab. Fucking sick of movies. I was watching Gran Turismo. You guys see that piece of shit? They let this kid who played video games get into a fucking race car. And they justify it by making a movie about it. Listen, don't get me started. Hey, I'm pissed off about a lot of things. This summer sucked. I got kicked out of a swimming pool for pouring Frank's Red Hot in it. Lifeguard was like, are you pouring Frank's Red Hot in the swimming pool? I go, yeah, I put it on everything. It's Frank's Red Hot. I love it. I like Frank's Red Hot. I'm a basic bitch. I like Frank's Red Hot. You know what I also like? Arnold Palmer. That's the guy I respect. But hey, I respect Arnold Palmer. Not only is he competitive, professional in his field, but he's confident enough to be named after us, have a soft drink named after him, right? I'm insecure. I can't, I don't have that security. I'd be like, hey, if I had a drink named after me, I'd be like, hey, Bahe, you look parched. You want an ice cold Mike Spiegelman who's also a comedian? Because I'm insecure. I actually got a cease and desist. I can no longer bring up Arnold Palmer's name, but I do. You know what my favorite drink is now? Public Domain Golfer, which is also half iced tea and half lemonade. I'm Mike Spiegelman. I'm not your boss. I'm not your boss. I'm not your boss. I'm a customer. I'm not your boss. Stop calling me boss. I had a job interview and the recruiter looked at me incredulously and said, what even makes you think you could be CFO of Paramount Studios? And I said, listen, I don't want to brag. Strangers call me boss. I'm a shoo-in. I knew the interview was not going well when they looked at me and they said, Mike, where do you see yourself in 5 minutes? I don't know, getting high in the parking lot with Chris Shabanazzi. Chris, you still there? Did he fall asleep? Oh, there he is. Hey, man. Don't get high. Oh, no, too late. Chris, put that bong down. Put that bong down. I took remember Learning Annex? I took a Learning Annex class, Chris, and it was for writing. And the teacher told me, write, Mike, write what you know. And I said, okay. I know a Learning Annex teacher who cried in his car before a class. Once upon a time. I do keep a diary. Good thing we got rid of Chris. I didn't realize this, but I was anxious to be a man to do the daily ritual, shit, shower, and shave. Although I was nervous, but relieved to know when I grew up, you don't have to do them all at the same time. Whew. What a relief. Wish I knew that during my bar mitzvah. I'm like, I don't want to be a man. I don't want to shit, shower, and shave at the same. I have bad hand-eye coordination. You ever try to shit and shave? It's impossible. And then you got put toilet paper on your cuts here. It's all gross. I don't like reading comic strips. I think the reason is I have trouble reading them because I don't read the thought bubbles. None of my business what Garfield thinks. Let Garfield be Garfield. Give that Garfield some, I also do in the newspaper, the crosswords. Not that I'm really good at it. I just hate trees. I'm like, fuck you, tree. You became a newspaper.
Oh, thanks.
And I write that, in pencil. All right, before I see myself out, Bahe, because we sure have. I'm done. All right, bye, guys. Thank you.
Abrupt ending. All right. Well, I thought you did fantastic.
How long is this going to go?
Oh, that's a good point. We do have a lot of comics to get through, and but you were great, Mike. Thank you for that. And it was weird because you were talking directly to me. I felt kind of awkward and stuff at times, but hey, shout out to Basil for the awesome tip, and also Frank. We are killing it tonight. We've got a lot of new entrants into the competition, and these are some great people, and they're tipping, and it's pretty awesome. So thank you guys for. We might not have to stop this show after all. It's a Christmas miracle. It's a Christmas miracle. And it doesn't take much, folks. You can send $1. You can send 69 cents if you want to be cheeky. You can send $2. All right. You can send whatever you want, anything.
$1 for
by the way,
each day of Hanukkah.
Yeah, Mike has been in the chat, not Mike Spiegelman, a different chat, and he's very polite. He says things like, this joke isn't very funny. And then he says, I have a joke that to tell, may I go next? And
yes,
treat others how you want to be treated, Mike. If you keep saying nasty things, do you think people are going to support you? I don't think this guy. Okay, well, maybe we'll have time for Mike. I don't know. But right now, we've got our second female comic. Not that it's a big deal to point out, but people were saying there's no female comics on the show. Y'all are
a couple of faggots and you like sucking dick.
Okay, good one.
Well,
that was very clever.
That was Mike.
I'm sure your mother is very proud.
It's redundant.
That's a heckler.
That no, actually, we paid him to be here and do that. No, okay.
Figures.
All right. I forgot what I was going to say, but anyway, here we go. The next comic, she's very funny. Let me just find her here. And in the meantime, check out this great graphic that Derek made, huh? How about that?
Wonderful sweater.
That's Ruth in the back. She no longer watches the show.
No, she escaped.
Patricia.
It's Cassie, everybody. Give it up for
Oh my
Cassie.
God, those glasses are awesome.
Thank you. I made it myself. I'm Nurse Sassy Cass, by the way.
Oh.
Does anybody here have an Alexa? You know those things that you ask it questions and it tells you things? Well, recently I was at this friend's house. A bunch of nurses got together to have kind of a little Christmas gathering. And there was a song playing on the radio. And I said, who's playing that song? And she says, I don't know. And then she called out, she goes, Alexa, who sings that song? And this voice came from another room on top of a fireplace mantle. And it said, Lady Gaga. Well, I was in awe. I was in awe. I mean, my son gave me an Alexa a couple of years ago for Christmas, and I've never used it. I don't even know where she's at. So all night long, I kept thinking about this thing and thought, that's really cool. And I'm one of those old people, but I do have teeth, and I thought, I wouldn't mind having mine. I'm going to go home and I'm going to look for it. So all night long, I kept thinking about it, and when I got home, I turned off the car and I'm thinking, I wonder where it's at. So I opened the door real excited. I go, Alexa, where are you? This bitch never answered. So who knows? They're not all they're cracked out to be. Anyway, I'm a middle child. I come from a large Mexican family with 7 kids, a grandma, a mom, dad, and a dog. And so every Christmas we had all these presents under the tree. And when you're a middle child, like I'm a middle child, you want to know how many you're getting and how many your sisters are getting, because you want to make sure you got just as many as they did. So one Saturday morning, my parents had gone grocery shopping, and the little ones were taking a nap, and the older ones were all hanging out doing other stuff. So I thought, hey, I went ahead and I got under the Christmas tree and I started sorting out presents and just wanting to find out how many I had and which ones were pretty and which ones boxes were bigger than the other ones. So I found this really pretty gold box, and very carefully I untaped it and I peeked inside. It was chocolate. It had this Santa Claus label on it. It said, to Cassie from Auntie Rose. So I opened it up and I ate a couple of chocolates, and very carefully I sealed it back up and I stuck it under the tree. Well, every time my parents were out or everybody was asleep, I would get up and I would go there under the tree and I'd eat chocolate from Auntie Rose. Well, on Christmas morning, because we were such a big family, everybody took their turns. It was kind of boring, actually. Everybody took their turns saying, showing their presents, what they got and who gave it to them and stuff. Well, when it was my turn, I thought, oh, fuck, now what do I do? So I opened it up very carefully, meticulously, and I just peeked inside like this, and I closed it right away. And I said, oh, it's from Auntie Rose, it's chocolate. Everybody was satisfied. But I not only had an Auntie Rose who sent gifts, my Aunt Stella did the same thing. But my Aunt Stella had 8 sons, never had any daughters. So she watched us like hawks, and everything we do, she'd tell my dad. Every single year for Christmas, she would give each of us the same fucking little package. Now I'd probably appreciate it, but when I was little, I used to get so embarrassed. It was horrible. It was a pair of panties and a little box of Whitman sampler chocolates. It was horrible. It was horrible. And then I thought, well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. Maybe she figured the chocolate is cheap stuff. Maybe it'll give them the shits, and then when they've got to change of underwear. I don't know what she thought. But anyway, they were horrible gifts. Recently, I did a show, and one of my girlfriends went with me, and it was going to be a comedy roast. And shortly before I was going to go on, she says, I'll be back in a few minutes. I got to go make a phone call. So she went outside, and pretty soon she never came back. So I texted her and I said, where are you? And she said, oh, I'm making a call. I'll be there in a few minutes. And I said, well, hurry up, because I'm probably going to go up next. She never came. Pretty soon I get a text and says, you need to come now. We have to go. I texted back. I go, I can't leave now. What's wrong? Nothing. You just need to come now. We've got to go. And I said, listen, I can't go right now. This is a roast. Somebody's depending on me. When I'm done, I will go. No, if you don't come now, I'm taking off in your car. This chick would have taken off in my car. So I reasoned with her and I said, listen, I know I'll be up in the next few minutes. As soon as I do my set, I will leave and we'll go home. She said, okay. So went ahead and did my set and everything. And I did my set and I excused myself and I left afterwards. So it's dark. I walk out to the parking lot and I can see the back. I can see in the back seat of my car, there's a little light like a cell phone. And I thought, I was puzzled. I thought, why would she be in the back seat of the car? Now, granted, this is a 74-year-old woman. I walk out to my car, I open the door, and there she is sitting naked as a fucking jaybird. She playing video games on her cell phone. Apparently, she's lactose intolerant. She had ordered a White Russian and she fucking shit her pants. And she so, anyway, so she wanted to go, but it was the weirdest thing to walk out there and find a naked woman sitting in the backseat of my car playing video games at her age.
Sexy
No, yeah, really. Okay, so I met this guy one time. First of all, let me tell you guys, I've got this real thing for men with accents. I love accents on men. So I met this guy. He had this gorgeous accent, and anyway, I ended up back at his house. We had some, and then pretty soon, hey, no, give me a chance here. So anyway, he rolled over and he fell asleep. So I thought, oh God, I realized that his accent wasn't that great after all. And so I thought, I got to get out of here. So I waited and I figured maybe he'll start snoring. And as soon as he made that first snore, I took my opportunity to get out. I rolled over in bed and I snuck out of there real quick. I put on my skirt, I put on my blouse, I stuck my panties in my purse. And as I headed for the door, all of a sudden I hear, hey, where you go? What's the matter, you? I know fuck you, pussy. My joke. That was it. And that really happened. But it happened to somebody I knew. And I just thought that was a funny one. Thank you, guys.
That was Sassy Cass, everybody. Give it up for Sassy Cass. Lives up to her name. She is sassy. All right. That was awesome. Now we have another comic. Can you believe that? Another comic.
Yeah.
This guy's brand new to the show. And I've got high hopes for him. I think he's going to be a real funny guy. So give it up for Frank, everybody.
Frank!
Frank!
Good evening. So in August, Trixie and I celebrated our 25-year anniversary.
Woo!
Right on.
I thought I might get a standing ovulation.
Hey.
Now, I don't know how Trixie feels about this, but I'm still carrying a picture of my ex. What do you think? Oh, what happened here? Sorry. Picture of my ex.
Oh.
Next time I'll show you my triple X. In fact, artificial intelligence is now getting into triple X business. I went to one of those stores in New York City and I noticed a blow-up doll was faking an erection. So I was at work. Everybody has asked, what keeps you up at night? First person goes computer failures. Second person goes deadlines. They got to me and I said, Viagra. Okay, don't get me started with Viagra. Viagra is expensive. It'd be much cheaper if I was single. I can pay women to pretend they're having a good time. I went to the doctor and he said, Frank, if you take Viagra, you'll have an erection on demand. The problem is at my age, there's no demand for my erection.
Oh, that's cute.
And Trixie, well, she doesn't even bother to fake orgasms. She's just happy to feign interest. In fact, the only time Trixie screams in bed is when the Wi-Fi signal goes out. Okay, the other day Trixie was screaming, yes, yes, don't stop. My neighbors knew I was doing the dishes. Trixie loves role-playing in bed. Her favorite role is sleeping woman. Last time we made love, she was carrying in her hand like there was a telephone. Turned out it was a life alert button. She just loves the sound of the words, help, He collapsed on top of me and won't get up.
Oh.
I hate to admit this about myself, but before Viagra, if I were to make love, I'd also hit the life alert button. It's true. Help! I've fallen and I can't get it up.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Now, before I met Trixie, I did terrible with pickup lines. I said to women, I'm a famous chess player. Really? Yes. I'm looking to meet a woman to make some moves on. Heck, at my age, I do far better at chess than I do with women. It's easier to get mated. I also notice a lot of women at 20s and 30s smile at me, and I'm realistic. I have 2 chances with them, slim and none. So I was in Costa Rica, and I'm wondering, why are these young women flirting with me? Maybe they thought I can help them get a green card. Maybe they thought I was a sugar daddy. But they'll be disappointed if I open up my wallet and they find out I'm just a high fructose corn syrup daddy. And finally, before I met Trixie, I've had nothing but psychotic exes. You would think when I place a personal ad, I might meet a woman close to what I'm looking for. Single male, enjoys music, dining, comedy. Seek someone who is honest, with similar interests for a possible long-term relationship. I think that's pretty straightforward. I don't know what's gone wrong, but before Trixie, it seemed like the women I met in the personals would be responding to a totally different ad. Single male, enjoys alcoholism, kickboxing, doing the Macarena, thinks a liar, a kleptomaniac, for failed relationship. And things actually worked out with one of my psychotic exes until it ended rather abruptly. I gave her a ring, and she gave me the finger. Thank you very much.
Frank coming out huge, man. That was hilarious, Frank. Thank you for that.
I'm glad you liked it.
I love your voice. I love your whole comedic persona.
Thanks.
I hope you come back. And I love your jokes, too. I hope you come back and tell more.
Sure.
And who knows? You might win this thing tonight. Are you excited about that?
That'd be
All
great.
right. That would. We're almost to the end. There's 44 people here, and then we will do a vote, and the winner will walk away with that sweet, sweet pot of cash that we are collecting as we speak. And there's still time to send in more tips, because why wouldn't you? What else are you going to do? You can't take it with you when you die. You might as well give it to the Zoom comedy show. You know what I mean?
No, give me a shot. I'll try it.
You can also put us in your will.
Oh,
if you want.
God damn.
All right, everybody. Here we go. This guy, he's a powerhouse. He's unstoppable killing machine. And you guys are going to like him a lot. If you haven't seen him, you're in for a treat. I don't want to hype him up too much.
Is he from the future?
And no, I'm not talking about Enoch. No, I'm kidding. But Enoch is funny also. It's Ruben, everybody. Give it up for Ruben.
Thank you, everyone. But by the way, James, along with the eyelids thing with the foreskin, if they replace your eyelids with foreskin, does that mean every time you get horny, like your eyelids roll out or roll back and your eyes just sort of bug out? Just Thank you, everyone. I am Ruben Anthony, and I got another episode of Modern Insight. It's been a slow news week, but I think I got a few little gems here and there. But first off, I want to start off with a little bit of advice. If you're going to advertise a discount on sex toys during the holiday season, you might want to use better wording than get 30% off. Nobody wants to use a sex toy with a 70% failure rate. Also, I have one question. How do I get a job at the Mayo Clinic? If they're testing sex toys at the Mayo Clinic, is this why we don't have a cure for cancer? You know, apparently one of the qualifications for this job is the ability to type 40 words per minute. with one hand. By the way, when clinically testing sex toys, how do you know if you're in the control group? It's like, ugh, these anal beads aren't vibrating. Did I get the placebo? Anyways, in other news, a 66-year-old Pennsylvania man was arrested and charged with multiple counts of assault and reckless endangerment after he opened fire on a prostitute in the parking lot of a Days Inn after paying her $300 to pee on him, claiming she stole his wallet. Okay, first of all,
we had a deal.
He's at a Days Inn. He's not actually swimming in cash. He's swimming in urine. And $300? That's like an ATM limit. So he doesn't have anything after that. Also, I'm sure you thought the Days Inn logo represented a sunrise. Turns out it's a golden shower head. Now, as for the prostitute, she was charged for solicitation, but was released under her own recognizance, since no one wanted to touch her bail money.
They both look pretty pissed off.
Are pissed on, yeah. And in local news, a San Francisco biotech firm named Loyal announced a new drug designed to extend the lifespan of dogs. Now, this has led to the White House to ask if the company needs human volunteers for clinical trials. Now, the whole point in having a dog is that you can treat them like your kids, and no, they'll be out of the house by the time they're 18. They don't live long past their teen years. Now, if this drug works, your next trip to McDonald's will have a 31-year-old German Shepherd still trying to pay off his student loans for obedience school. You know, that's what he gets for majoring and licking his own balls. On to political news. Boston Mayor Michelle Wu stirred up controversy when her office sent out an invitation to a holiday party for electeds of color and accidentally invited the whole city council. Then she purposely disinvited all the white ones.
Wow.
So, sorry, Bing Crosby. White Christmas sing-along? Not this year. And by the way, a segregated holiday celebration has got to be the worst party idea a politician has had since Joe Biden hosted the Israeli-Palestinian pig roast for peace.
I got hairy legs.
Apparently no one told him. Like, still, the only one who showed up was Chris Christie.
Oh.
But by the way, if you think I'm being too hard on the former New Jersey governor, here's the original photo. Look what's going on. He's eating a pork chop while he's grilling more pork chops.
Live the dream.
He's wearing a bib that says pork, be inspired. Look how pissed off everyone else is. They know he's going to hog everything. Literally hog everything. All right. One more piece of political news. Russian President Vladimir Putin announced he is running for re-election. And unlike President Joe Biden, Vladimir Putin is participating in the primaries. He's already taken an early lead, mostly because he knows how to lead a target.
Duh.
Get her done.
Thank you, everyone. I'm Ruben Anthony.
Ruben Anthony, everybody. Give it up for Ruben. That was sensational. And also shout out to Zoom Tech sound effects on point tonight, I have to say. They are 100% on point. And thank you, Jeff Grashin, for the awesome tip. And he said this is the best show that we've had, he says, ever. Now, I don't know if that's true.
Jeff doesn't get out very often.
Yeah, well, he's always watches this show, and I mean, I trust his feedback, so I think this is actually going quite well. So we'll go with that. But thank you for the tip. And we've got 2 comics left, and then we vote, and then you get the winner. And there's 45 people here, so there's still time to send those tips in and make the pot nice and fat for whoever wins, because I think they deserve it tonight. It's one of our best shows, maybe the last show of 2023. Well, definitely, probably, yeah. Somebody asked about that, like if we're doing shows on Christmas and New Year's, and we have in the past, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really plan this, and then nobody really has an answer to that, but. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me what you think we should do, and then we'll do that. All right, you guys ready for the next comic? This guy, he's completely bald. Let me tell you, he has 0 hair.
How bald is he?
He's so bald that if you saw him from above, you'd think it was your cock or something you were looking at. All right.
That'd be half a Dolly Parton.
Half a
Dolly
Dolly
Parton?
I don't know. Is Zem, where are you? I don't see you. Are you here? You were muted. Your thing's not on. I think he got offended by what I said about him.
No, I just hope you don't mean me.
Oh,
No, I wasn't talking. I
Shazam.
wasn't talking about you.
Well, I
By
have
the
one
way-
joke. So,
Wait, where are you? Okay, there you are. Hold on one sec. Let me.
Rudy Giuliani just lost another court case. He has to pay like $150 million to 2 poll workers in Georgia for defamation. And he also cannot pay his own law firm. They sued him. I'm really afraid that Rudy will have to resort to prostitution. And none of us want to see that. That's all I got.
He's going to be starting his OnlyFans page here on Best of SF.
Zem, I read some of your jokes on Facebook, but I didn't understand. Like, do you want to try them out here? Maybe in person, I'll understand them better if you say them. Yeah.
I just thought you didn't approve him because you hated me.
Well, besides that,
yeah, I don't remember what I wrote. Just random
That
shit
makes
pops in my head,
You seemed like maybe you're. I don't know who. Yeah, I didn't quite. And it's funny because you posted them multiple times, so I was like, he really believes in these jokes, but I swear I didn't understand what they meant. Right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't remember what I said. So.
how do you feel about those jokes, Sam?
That is the most evil.
I feel ambivalent now. I do.
All right, this next comic. Thank you, Zem. Always awesome. This next comic said he wanted to go 4th, but I forgot about that, and so he's going now. But he's here he is. He's running for president. He drinks his chunky blue cheese. Give it up for Enoch, everybody.
I hope it's only chunky blue.
Actually, I wanted to go between 3 and 4.
Oh yeah.
So
okay.
that you probably didn't see how that was going to work. So
yeah.
Anyway, I was preparing all day long for Enoch's epic Christmas carols by Enoch Legrand, and I decided the 12 Enoch erotic days of Christmas. So I did a little bit of rewriting of an old Christmas favorite. So my routine tonight is in song. So here we go. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a blowjob. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 pecks on my cheeks and a blowjob. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blowjob. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blowjob. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 mutual orgasms, 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 erotic massages, 8 mutual orgasms, 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love got from me 10 inches throbbing, 9 erotic massages, 8 mutual orgasms, 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheek, and a blow job in a tree. On the 11th
All right,
day
how
of
many days are
Christmas-
there? How many days are
This-
there?
Don't interrupt the song. I'm gonna have to edit it now. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 hours humping, 10 inches throbbing, 9 erotic massages, 8 mutual orgasms, 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree.
Anal sex.
On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 hours of passionate lovemaking, 11 hours humping, 10 inches throbbing, 9 erotic massages, 8 mutual orgasms, 7 vials of Viagra, 69 on the sofa, 5 golden showers, 4 hand jobs, 3 fingers up my ass, 2 pecks on my cheeks, and a blow job in a tree.
Oral sex.
All right, give it up for Enoch, everybody, getting us in the Christmas spirit. That was a true stroke of genius there, and you got 3 hand raises, which is a record on this show. It was,
Too much of a good thing.
It was amazing. I got to give you like mad props for putting that together. I thought it was hilarious. The first like 5 minutes were hilarious, but okay, here we go. We're jumping right in it. Before we lose any more people to Enoch singing, we're going to go ahead and do the poll right now. Here we go. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this. So we got the poll, launching the poll. Vote for who you thought was best. I will say Frank is already giving me payment instructions, so he's very confident that he's going to win this thing.
Right, they don't pay you in livestock, so give it up.
Hey, Frank, you know, you might win. If it was up to me, you'd probably win. But, you know, it was a long night. I think we had like 10 comics, so a lot of people are going to forget, you know, who. Yeah, don't vote on the second question. I don't know how that got in there. But also, while you're voting, there's still time. Send in your monies, your sweet, sweet monies. You can send in $1. You can send in $2. It's not going to break the bank, but it's going to keep this show alive if you do that, you know. You don't have to, you know, whatever. It's all good.
I think they should see how many times they can go to PayPal and pay within a minute.
That would be amazing. But yeah, this was a really fun night. I think it was one of our more fun shows. It's cool that so many new people are coming and performing, and we get to see all these different people do their comedy and stuff. Shout out to Patricia. She tipped $1. Thank you, Patricia. Sorry to call you out like that, but you know, it's kind of funny.
By the way, Ramadan, I didn't know we were singing songs. I have a song called "The 12 Days of Ramadan."
Is that right? Let's not do that.
Let's do it.
Just
right
do
now.
the 12th day.
It's the one thing that finally killed Best of SF.
I just want to say, you know, Patricia, when you tip $1, Venmo takes like 11 cents, so we only get 89 cents. But that's okay. Yeah, you want to sing a song?
Take it 88.
Hold on. One second.
That's not what I sent.
Oh, did you mean $100?
On my tip. No, check the one before that.
Oh, okay.
Double.
Hold on.
He was sending in increments.
Wait, did somebody want to sing a song or something?
Oh,
I got the 12 Days of Ramadan.
Okay, let me see if I can find you here. Yeah, it's
Such an existential question. Let's see if we can find Ruben.
No one's got
Okay,
jingle
let's see how many
balls.
people I could incite tonight. Here are my 12 days
Oh
of
yeah.
Ramadan.
Okay, go ahead.
On the 12th day of Ramadan, my true love gave to me 12 AK shooting, 11 honor killings, 10 cars exploding.
No. We do not condone any of that. And by that I mean Ruben's haircut. All right.
Someone could do jingle balls, can't they?
I want to make a correction. Patricia actually tipped a lot more than $1. Okay, I will say that. I only saw the $1, and you know, so I'm sorry.
Buck
But thank you.
89.
It's $2.
Kind of retarded.
Thank you, Patricia. And wow, this has been incredible. Let's see, we got 83% of the vote in. It looks like there's a runaway winner. I mean, I think I feel pretty comfortable. Well, actually, no, it's kind of close. Actually, there's a possibility if the remaining people vote a certain way, that it can go in a different direction.
Will we find out right away, or it'll be taking about another week or so?
Bobby,
We'll find out next year.
Bobby, do you want my eyebrow trimmer for your Christmas gift? I think you need one.
Are you sure that's an eyebrow
except,
trimmer?
Yeah, that doesn't look like an eyebrow trimmer to me.
Medium.
I can buy you a brand new one.
It's the same size as
By the way,
Looks like you could tickle your uvula with that.
that'll be a
Get a
next.
Brazilian one hair at a time.
Tune in next week for that.
That'll be Silent Night for sure.
Is there a show next Sunday? That's Christmas Eve.
Yeah, come back, you'll find out.
Is it Sunday Christmas Day or is
No,
it's Monday.
Eve. It's Christmas
Oh.
Eve.
Monday
Oh, yeah.
is Christmas and also New Year's.
How come you don't know that, Vahe? I'm Muslim and I know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't keep track of things very well, but
Hey, I just
Yeah.
want to say I don't have anybody's address, so
Just
I'm
as
leaving,
well.
I'm leaving my Christmas card for all of you in the chat. I just put it up right now.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
hey, what is that snack cake you got next to you there? What is that?
My God, is that a scone?
Those look yummy.
Hostess coffee cake. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's straight up health food right there.
92% sugar.
Only 92.
Millionaire.
There you go.
All right.
Did you get your Christmas cards, everybody?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a donut and a cookie? A cookie is a virgin donut.
All right, everybody. Bassel's got to go to sleep, so we're gonna go ahead and reveal the winner. You
So
guys,
what would you call a jelly donut?
What?
No, I'm asking. It's...
I don't know.
I like how you guys voted on question 2, even though it's called untitled question.
It's a
Well, as soon
donut
as
you
you
can't
said
eat for
don't
5 days.
vote, you knew it was gonna happen.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Drum roll.
Hit me with a nice drum roll. Okay, the polling is over. And this one's a shocker, folks. I know we usually do the runoff, but it's getting late, so I'm going to just go ahead and announce it. You guys are seeing it for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, wow, Enoch.
This was unexpected, but Enoch, your song was pretty fucking amazing. No one's really done a full
Well, we
song.
don't have to hear from Chris anymore, I guess.
Well, you guys, you know what that means is that people want an encore.
Legalize ranch.
Well, it took me about 5 or 10 minutes to write that one, so I'll have to. I don't know. Like I was asking if anyone had done Jingle Balls.
Take it from the top, Enoch.
No, I haven't modified the words to that one yet. That'll take some time. I don't even remember the words to the real song right now.
I gotta say, I'm shocked.
We don't get Christmas carolers anymore. We used to get them like.
I'm shocked that you won, Enoch. I gotta tell you,
they would annoy you from December 1st to like January 8th.
James, I want to say I thought your set was hilarious. I think you're a funny guy. I hope you come back and do it again.
Hey, it's fun hanging out with you guys and learning a little bit as we go.
Yeah, you say that before the court appearance.
So whose choice won? That's 80%. What is that?
I don't know. That's just people clicking on things because it's fun to click on things.
Vi, I've got to ask you, what's with the outfit tonight? I mean, usually you dress, with a cool T-shirt or your break, something like that. Tonight you look like you just got away to catch a predator.
Well, I used to wear. All right, you don't have to laugh that much at that. Okay.
Choice 1 was to keep the show going, right?
Yeah.
Choice 2, I think it was what space aliens eat the planet.
Well, I mean, I guess we can keep the show going. I don't know. It's like it's fun. What do you think, Edward?
Yeah, probably.
Edward's so chatty all the time.
He says keep it going.
Edward taught me something though, because I looked up that thing about the teacher in Canada. That's just a weird ass story.
How does that one go?
Some shop teacher who's I don't need like wearing fake boots. I mean, it's just a weird story. It was in the chat.
Oh,
I'm amazed that there's still a shop.
I know the story.
It was just a weird story, man.
It's a true story, though.
What's the story?
Yeah, I saw the stuff. It was just a bizarre kind of story. Like, huh?
When was the last year you taught shop? They haven't done that in like 20 years.
Oh,
we still have shop at our high school.
Oh, geez.
Full shop.
Vi, why don't you just put a poll up on Facebook whether to continue the show? I can't imagine anybody who doesn't want to continue. I mean,
Hey, that's a good idea. I'll put up a poll. I like to poll people, so we'll do that.
Vahe likes to show his
And I-
poll all over the place.
And I think Vahe is if everybody that participates, can post it on their Facebook and spread the word, the numbers will be even bigger.
That's
How many friends? How many people invite their friends to the site?
I do.
I do too.
Basil has friends?
Yes.
By the hour.
Yes, Derek. Those are people that like you.
well, hey, and while you're at it, could you also do a poll? How many of you think I should start smoking again? Because it's been literally a month. It's been a month since I had pneumonia that made me quit smoking. So I'd like to get your input. should I start again?
Jeff,
Is
they
that
say if
your
you quit
sponsor?
smoking for 2 years, it's like you never smoked. Don't start.
Yeah, for
Jeff,
10
is that your
years.
sponsor, Pepsi?
Don't smoke anymore.
Look at this face. Do you think I'm going to last another 10 years?
You might.
No, God, please, no, no.
Exactly. I'm sorry. I'll shut up. Bye. Wrap it up, dude. But I'll see you in the new. I'll see you in the new year. I mean, the
Oh,
new year.
God, Jeff. Maybe you could take up vaping, Jeff.
It's gonna be a good year for all of us. I know it is.
Vaping is actually worse for you.
Oh, I don't vape.
Jeff's ad brought to you by Pepsi, the soft drink of
every day. Well, you got a healthy diet there with those 98% sugars and a Pepsi.
If you guys haven't, you should join the Facebook group. Hey, well, how many people were here tonight? How many people were here? It was 46 or something?
Yeah.
Here you go, Jeff. I made a
There was
cake
49
just for
actually.
you.
At one time, there was 49.
4,000 calories a slice.
Enoch, you have one of those easy bake ovens in your apartment?
So that's a virgin cake.
Wow.
Made
Hold on,
by
let's take a look
Enoch's
at this.
Cakes.
That is a nice look. Are you gonna stick your dick in that later?
I mean, like American Pie. We'll have nobody's done a sequel called American Cake.
That looks like my cheese.
I did have a cat that
Kind of
destroyed a cake here, and I told you I don't even have a cat. Somehow it comes around here.
That speaks.
Casilda
volumes.
looks like Amy Sedaris.
Oh, that's good cake.
What kind of cake is it?
Strawberry,
and that's a compliment.
with strawberry frosting. You can tell I like strawberries.
I just put my cheesecake in chat. That's the
I
one
thought
thing
that
I
was
can
a
really bake.
Oh, by the way, I got a picture of the shop teacher with the boobs.
Yeah, it's such a weird story.
So subtle.
Sure, she just doesn't have two bellies.
How did you?
By the
do
way,
that?
I don't know what size they are because Canada has like that weird metric unit.
There's a conversion.
Does she have her own zip code?
I thought they used Wentworth.
I believe these tits are measured in kilometers.
They use Wentworth in Canada, don't they?
But they're prosthetics. They're not real.
She's got her own gravitational pull.
It's just it's a very bizarre story.
She's sure safe to fall down.
Somebody tell me the story.
Well, in Canada, she would make a great hockey goalie.
Is anyone going to tell the actual story?
Yeah, well, the actual story, it's not a woman. It's a man dressed like a woman.
Oh,
and he was, and he appeared in class. And at the beginning, at first, he said he was protesting what's going on with transgender at schools and everything. And then they found out he's not really. And so it's just kind of a confusing story.
So he's carrying a couple of dwarfs in his shirt.
But they show him inside the shop, and it's like, sure, you should wear some safety glasses, but those things aren't. They shouldn't be around a power saw.
Yeah, he doesn't need. What do you call it? Oh God, airbags in his car.
Cassie, you know you have a filter on, right?
I do.
What kind of a filter? I don't know. I'm terrible with the.
That's a filter?
Yeah, the eyebrows.
Filter.
It takes the clothes off of
He
you.
just has some kick-ass glasses.
It removes red sweaters.
Oh no, you have a little thing that's making you have super eyebrows.
Yeah.
You have Armenian eyebrows.
I didn't know that was a filter. I swear to God.
At least it's not a unibrow.
Actually, I don't have many eyebrows anyway, so.
Well, your set was really funny tonight.
Thank you.
Weird.
Wait, Mike, are you still watching the Pope movie?
I've always been here for
It
you guys.
ended.
And
It
I
ended.
always will be.
I looked it up. I can't believe Russell Crowe was in it.
Yeah, man, he's the titular.
Why? You never answered the
Pope's
question.
exorcist.
What question?
If I
How
have
can you
short
dress-
hair and no
how can
beard,
you
I
dress
look like
an
Russell.
adult tonight.
6.
Oh, I don't know because I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. Am I dressed like an adult? I don't know.
I don't know. It's not as cool.
You're
and
dressed
hip
like
as
a
usual.
college law student on the East Coast.
Happy New Year. Do a New Year's
Hopefully it's
show.
not Harvard.
Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New
See
Year.
ya.
Happy